Trevor Noah is a South African comedian, television host, writer, producer, political commentator, and actor. Born on February 20, 1984, in Johannesburg, South Africa, during the Apartheid era. Trevor Noah grew up in Johannesburg, primarily in the Soweto township during the Apartheid era and its aftermath, and faced many challenges due to his mixed-race background, which he later discussed in his stand-up comedy and memoir. It is a predominantly black township known for its role in the anti-apartheid struggle. His birth was technically illegal because his mother was black Xhosa and his father was white Swiss German. Interracial relationships were criminalized under apartheid. Because of apartheid laws, Noah often had to stay indoors or was disguised as his mother's employer's child to avoid legal trouble. Due to financial struggles and societal pressures, his family relocated often, including stays in Hillbrow, a diverse but crime-ridden inner-city neighborhood, and with relatives in Eden Park, a poorer area outside Johannesburg. His mother worked hard to send him to Maryvale College, a private Catholic school, where he was one of the few mixed-race students. Noah's childhood experience navigating racial identity, poverty, and violence shaped his comedy and memoir. Born a crime. Trevor Noah is a South African comedian, television host, writer, producer, political commentator, and actor. Born on February 20, 1984, in Johannesburg, South Africa, during the Apartheid era. Trevor Noah grew up in Johannesburg, primarily in the Soweto township during the Apartheid era and its aftermath, and faced many challenges due to his mixed-race background, which he later discussed in his stand-up comedy and memoir. It is a predominantly black township known for its role in the anti-apartheid struggle. His birth was technically illegal because his mother was black Xhosa and his father was white Swiss German, and interracial relationships were criminalized under apartheid. Because of apartheid laws, Noah often had to stay indoors or was disguised as his mother's employer's child to avoid legal trouble. Due to financial struggles and societal pressures, his family relocated often, including stays in Hillbrow, a diverse but crime-ridden inner-city neighborhood, and with relatives in Eden Park, a poorer area outside Johannesburg. His mother worked hard to send him to Maryvale College, a private Catholic school, where he was one of the few mixed-race students. Noah's childhood experience navigating racial identity, poverty, and violence shaped his comedy and memoir. Born a crime. Trevor Noah's father is Robert Noah, who is a white Swiss German man. However, Trevor Noah's mother, Patricia Noah, divorced Robert Noah. Their relationship faced significant challenges due to the societal constraints of apartheid in South Africa, particularly because they were from different racial backgrounds. After Trevor was born, Patricia raised him primarily on her own. She had to navigate various difficulties, including being a single mother in a complicated social environment. Sadly, Patricia Nambuyiselo Noah was shot in the head by her then-husband Abel Shingang in a violent domestic attack. The incident happened in South Africa when Trevor was a young man. Patricia was shot at point-blank range but miraculously survived. The bullet entered through her nose and exited the back of her head without causing fatal damage. Her ex-husband Abel Shingang was abusive and had previously threatened her. The attack happened after she tried to leave him. Patricia survived but suffered long-term effects, including partial paralysis. Her ex-husband was arrested but claimed the gun went off accidentally. He was later convicted, though the exact punishment is unclear. Trevor Noah recounts this traumatic event in his autobiography, Born a Crime. Stories from a South African Childhood, where he discusses the challenges his mother faced as a black woman in apartheid in post-apartheid South Africa. Trevor Noah has been relatively private about his romantic relationships, but here's what is known publicly. Rumored to have briefly dated an Australian politician Kimberly Kitching from 2015-2016, but neither confirmed it publicly. Trevor Noah was in a long-term relationship with Donnie Gabriel, a model and actress. They kept their relationship relatively private, and it lasted for a few years before ending in late 2020. After his split from Gabriel, Noah began dating actress Minka Kelly. Their relationship gained media attention, and they were reported to have started dating around 2020. However, they have also experienced ups and downs and have reportedly broken up and reconciled at times. He dated an American actress Minka Kelly on Friday Night Lights, Euphoria, for nearly 2 years. They kept the relationship low-key but were spotted together at events. Split amicably in 2022 due to busy schedules. There was rumored relationships with Dua Lipa in 2019. There was speculation after they were seen together, but no confirmation. Rumors sparked after he was seen chatting with Taylor Swift in 2023 at the VMAs, but likely just friends. He has never been married, and he has joked about avoiding marriage in his comedy, referencing his parents' complicated relationship. Often humorously discusses dating struggles and his perspective on love in his stand-up, such as cultural differences, fame. In interviews, he said he values privacy and does not like discussing relationships publicly. Trevor Noah, the prominent comedian and former host of The Daily Show, has had several notable relationships. He has not been married. Trevor is generally private about his personal life, and he often keeps his relationships out of the limelight in public discourse. He occasionally makes light-hearted references to his dating life in his stand-up routines. As of now, Trevor Noah has not been married. He has focused primarily on his career and is known for his commitment to his work in comedy, writing, and activism. Trevor Noah's journey into comedy and his multifaceted career is a story of resilience, adaptability, and seizing opportunities. In the beginnings of his comedy in South African roots from 2002 to 2011. He began performing stand-up in small clubs in Johannesburg at age 18 in 2002, often for free, to gain experience. He used his fluency and multilingual edge in English, Zulu, Xhosa, Afrikaans, and more to connect with diverse audience, a skill that later defined his global appeal. TV breakthrough came when he hosted South African shows like Tonight with Trevor Noah from 2010-2011, blending satire and political commentary, which caught international attention. Richard Pryor and Dave Chappelle are key influences that inspired his socially conscious comedy, and local South African comedians, like Loyiso Gola, helped shape his early style. His international breakthrough came when he was discovered by Jon Stewart after appearing as a correspondent in 2014. Noah's sharp takes on race and global politics impressed Stewart, who handpicked him as his successor in 2015 on The Daily Show era from 2014 to 2022. Initially faced criticism for replacing Stewart, but later won over fans and successfully adapted to the United States audiences. Using his outsider perspective, such as explaining United States politics through an African lens, he balanced humor with incisive political analysis under his leadership. The Daily Show won multiple Emmy Awards. Beyond comedy, his best-selling memoir, Born a Crime in 2016, became a global hit, and he was praised for its humor and poignant storytelling about apartheid-era South Africa, and the book is being turned into a film, Noah producing and Lupita Nyong'o set to play his mother. He is a producer and entrepreneur. Day Zero Productions founded his own company to develop TV and film projects such as The Daily Show spin-offs and documentaries. He signed a Spotify deal of over $100 million partnership for podcasts like What Now? With Trevor Noah. Acting and voice work played roles in films like Black Panther in 2018 and Coming to America in 2021. He also voiced characters in The Simpsons and The Lion Guard. Keys to his success include authenticity, and never shied from his mixed-race identity or South African roots, and pivoted from local comedy to global stardom by embracing his unique perspective. He famously wrote jokes daily, even while hosting The Daily Show. Lesson from his journey shows that comedy is truth told through joy. His career shows how turning personal struggles such as apartheid and poverty into relatable humor can resonate worldwide. Trevor Noah has received numerous awards and nominations for his work in comedy, television, literature, and activism. The comprehensive list of his major accolades includes Emmy Awards, Television and Comedy Awards. He wins Outstanding Short-Form Variety Series from 2017 and 2018 for The Daily Show's Between the Scenes segments. He was nominated for Outstanding Variety Talk Series from 2016 to 2022 for The Daily Show on 6 consecutive years. Trevor Noah won MTV Movie and TV Awards, Best Host in 2017 for The Daily Show. The NAACP Image Award for Outstanding Literary Work, Debut Author in 2017. He won the NAACP Image Awards for Outstanding Host in a Talk, News, Information Series in 2020 and 2021 for The Daily Show. He also won the South African Film and Television Awards SAFTAs for Best TV Presenter in 2012, and Tonight with Trevor Noah. He received literary awards for Born a Crime, Stories from a South African Childhood in 2016. The Audie Award in 2018, for Best Autobiography, Memoir Audiobook, narrated by Noah. The Bram Stoker Award nomination, for Best Non-Fiction Horror, due to apartheid themes. Other honors include, Time 100 in 2018, named one of Time magazine's 100 Most Influential People. Grammy nomination in 2021, Best Comedy Album, Trevor Noah, Son of Patricia. Webby Awards in 2017 and 2019, for The Daily Show's digital content. Humanitarian and Activism Recognition, Trevor Noah Foundation in 2018 till present. Global Citizen Award in 2020, for advocacy on racial justice and global education. He is a trailblazer as first African late-night host to win multiple Emmys. Crossover success, as a rare comedian to earn top honors in TV, books, and activism. Trevor Noah's estimated net worth is approximately $100 million. His wealth comes from a diverse range of ventures, including comedy, television, book sales, production deals, and endorsements. One of his primary sources of wealth include The Daily Show from 2015 to 2022, where he earned $16 million to $25 million per year as host salary back-end profits. He helped to negotiate a lucrative syndication and streaming deals as well as stand-up comedy and tours. Netflix specials Afraid of the Dark, Son of Patricia and global tours generated almost $20 million. Sold-out shows in arenas worldwide pre- and post-Daily Show. The book sales and adaptations Born a Crime in 2016, sold over 1 million copies, with audiobook royalties that he narrated. Film adaptation in development produced by Noah, with Lupita Nyong'o attached. The production deals with Spotify-exclusive podcast deal like, What Now? With Trevor Noah, rumored to earn him over $60 million in 2022. Day Zero Productions. The company develops TV and film projects and The Daily Show spin-offs. Roles in Black Panther in 2018, Coming to America in 2021, and voice work for The Lion King spin-offs. Endorsements and speaking engagements and partnerships with brands like BMW and Google, as well as high-profile speeches in UN events and Global Citizen Festival. Comparison to peers, he is higher than late-night peers like Jimmy Fallon due to global appeal and side ventures, while he is below legends like Dave Chappelle or Jerry Seinfeld, whose earning is $950 million, but Noah's career is still expanding and his future earnings potential with his Spotify deal, production company, and upcoming projects. Noah's net worth is expected to grow significantly in the next decade. Trevor Noah owns several luxurious properties around the world, reflecting his global lifestyle and success. New York City apartment Manhattan, in Greenwich Village. This luxury building is near the Washington Square Park. It was purchased in 2016 for approximately $10.5 million after becoming Daily Show host. The house features over 3,000 square feet, 3 bedrooms, private elevator, rooftop access. But sold in 2022 for $13.5 million after leaving The Daily Show. He purchased a house in Los Angeles home, Bel Air, California for $27.5 million in 2023. This is a modern mansion with 6 bedrooms, 9 bathrooms, and over 10,000 square feet. The amenities include infinity pool, home theater, gym, panoramic city and ocean views, and close to celebrity neighborhood like Jennifer Lopez and Elon Musk. Hoden Estate in Johannesburg, South Africa, upscale suburb of former home of Nelson Mandela. He bought the house pre-fame and upgraded it during the post-Daily Show. The house is a gated estate with privacy, pool, and space for family, and it is Noah's home base when visiting South Africa. He has other real estate holdings in London, United Kingdom, and reportedly owns a flat for work trips in Cape Town, South Africa, and rumored to be his holiday home. He is investment savvy, focuses on privacy but keeps ties to Johannesburg despite his global fame. Trevor Noah has a taste for sleek, high-performance cars, though he keeps his collection relatively low-key compared to other celebrities. He owns BMW i8 plug-in hybrid supercar that has combined eco-friendliness with sporty luxury that matches Noah's tech-savvy, global persona. He has been spotted driving it in Los Angeles and New York City. Luxury sedan Mercedes-Benz S-Class work commutes. The car features massaging seats, soundproof cabin perfect for podcast prep. Range Rover autobiography SUV that is used for South African trips to handle rough terrain in Johannesburg. He briefly owned Tesla Model S electric during his Daily Show. This is eco-conscious choice and was seen charging this in New York City. Rumored to Porsche 911 Turbo S, as he was spotted test driving one in Germany. He collects classic cars privately, which include vintage Mercedes per South African interviews. Noah's car philosophy includes sleeper, luxury, but avoids flashy supercars such as Lamborghinis. And chooses tech over speed, leans toward hybrids, EVs, BMW i8, and Tesla to keep his car choices tied to his roots. Trevor Noah has made significant contributions to society through his multifaceted career, philanthropy, and advocacy, leveraging his platform to address education, social justice, and global equity. Here's a comprehensive look at his impact. Trevor Noah Foundation TNF empowers underserved youth in South Africa through education and technology. He built a digital learning labs in over 100 schools, benefiting over 10,000 students to provide scholarships, mentorship, and STEM resources. He donated devices and internet access to ensure remote learning during the COVID-19 pandemic, to ensure remote learning, and funds university placements for students from townships, focusing on fields like engineering and medicine. Social justice and racial equity for anti-apartheid legacy, and uses his memoir Born a Crime and Comedy to educate on apartheid's horrors, fostering global dialogue on systemic racism. He donated over $1 million to Black Lives Matter and South African anti-racism organizations in 2020. And speaks at United Nations forums and collaborates with Global Citizen to promote equity. He partnership with UNHCR and amplifies refugee crises such as in Syria, Ukraine through storytelling and fundraising. Funded rebuilding infrastructures during disasters such as the 2022 KwaZulu-Natal floods and supported wildfire victims in Cape Town. Through Day Zero Productions, he hires diverse talent, prioritizing South African creatives for economic empowerment, and mentors young African entrepreneurs via TNF's career programs. As the first Black African to host a major United States late-night show, he shattered barriers and cultural influence in media. This highlights African narratives in Hollywood, such as producing Born a Crime film with Lupita Nyong'o. mental health, gender equality and patriarchy critique. He openly challenges toxic masculinity in African communities such as TNF workshops for boys.